Welcome, timekeepers. Thank you for stopping by the Marita Minutes. If you're new here, welcome. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. First, I'd like to start off by saying I want to talk about Miss Wanda's live today. She came on live, and now just to get us talking, they know what they're doing. Miss Wanda, Miss Wanda, Miss Wanda. She said she got some news, but she was going to tell us, but she don't know if she's going to tell us. She's going to give. She has some news about Arionne, right? And they got proof, and they got proof from the state, which makes me think that what her and Martel got married. Great, fine, who cares? Um, but she wouldn't confirm what her tea was, and she said she was going to give Ariane 24 hours to tell it, or she was going to. Well, that's a lot of nerve. How you gonna tell somebody else's tea, Miss Wanda? Anyway, Miss Wanda. Now, let me first start off by saying this: I don't know nobody on that show. Okay, all these comments and opinions are mine. Everything is alleged. Okay, and done for entertainment purposes only. I don't know nobody on that show personally. I don't know anybody. I've never met them. Nothing. Only thing I can go by is what they show us, right? Whether that be on TV, whether it be on social media, what have you. So, what I'm going to do is give you my opinion on what I saw on Miss Wanda's Live. Okay? Now, let's dive in. So, Miss Wanda comes on live and she's out getting her granddaughter some food, right? First, let me talk about when she pulls up to the how to order your food. I think they went to Chick-fil-A. And the guy asked, I think she asked for like some nuggets for her granddaughter. And the guy said, "Do you want the meal or just the entree?" And she said, "What?" He said, "Do you want the meal or do you want the entree?" And she said, "What?" I think the word entree was thrown her. I don't know. Maybe. All she said was, "I don't understand these people from Huntsville. I'm from Bessemer." Wait, what? Miss Wanda, y'all don't have entrees in Bessemer? Anyway, so then her granddaughter said, "I want 8 nuggets and I want a berry parfait," or something like that. She said, "You want a what?" Miss Wanda and her vocabulary. That's all I gotta say is her vocabulary, though. Miss Wanda talks like somebody that is 80 and 90 years old. Honestly, that's what I feel. My opinion. I feel like, because sometimes the older people, because they didn't have much education, their vocabulary is somewhat limited. Those that, had to quit school, take care of their families or whatever back in the 20s, 30s or whatever, they don't have much education. Some older people, not everybody, but some, right? And those that didn't get much education talk like Miss Wanda. Now, I know it's been in the YouTube streets that, Miss Wanda only went up to eighth, ninth grade or whatever. So maybe that's part of it, right? But at her big age, she would think she would have come across some words like entree since she's in the food business. Just saying. I don't know. Is that too much? Anyway, I digress. So she comes on there talking about she has some news, and baby, or baby, or however she says it, right? Because she's got this news. And then she says, "You know what? I'm just going to give it to Marcella and I'll let Marcella tell it." That's what she said. So I guess we got to wait for Marcella to tell it or for her to, to, to come on here tomorrow and tell us what she wanted to tell us today. And I feel like if they have proof from the state, then they must mean that they have a marriage license or they've been married already. One of the two. So, what y'all think? They married? Okay. Great. If she married him after all this time, I guess, I guess she didn't pay her dues. She's been waiting around for what, 10 years? Well, good girl. You got him. Make it work for you. That's all I can say. Um, yeah, so Miss Wanda, she knows what she's doing. She's getting us all, worked up. And it was funny how she was going back and forth with whoever. I think Destiny must have jumped in her life and said, "Don't tell it, don't tell it." Destiny already knows. So it's got to be something to do with Martel and Arionne. They must be married already. It'll be interesting if she is. And guess what? If she's married to him, bring her on the show. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? They're married. They're a married couple. Bring on the show. And who's going to film with her but Martel? And maybe Marceau, I guess. I don't know, because he does what he wants. And maybe Maurice to a degree. But I don't think the women are going to film with her. They're going to give her the cold shoulder like they gave Sonny. That's what I feel. Because regardless, of who um she comes on there with or whatever, because Sonny is being viewed as the side chick, even though she's the wife. He married her. He never married Destiny, but they view Sonny as a snake. My bottom dollar is they also view Arionne as the snake too. So she ain't gonna have nobody to film with but Martel. However, she would boost ratings because people gonna look. People are interested in looking. Now there's gonna be some diehards that be like, I ain't tuning in because I don't want to see her. Blah 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 blah. I would. I want to see. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I like to be entertained. It is a TV show. I'm not going to get up all in my feelings about a woman I don't know or care about. I don't care nothing about Arionne. I don't care nothing about Martel. I don't care about them. But if you're going to entertain me, bring on. It should be very entertaining. Come on, Melody. I'm going to have to write Melody a letter. Look, Melody, bring Arionne on the show so she can tell her side of the story. Editing can be a mother. How would they edit her to make her look? Will they make her look crazy like they make Tisha look? Because they be giving them looks that Tisha be giving sometimes. They acting like she ain't got it all. I know it's got to be editing, right? I'm going to say it's editing because I know Tisha don't be looking that dumbfounded all the time. We're going to say it's editing. Okay. But anywho, I'm sorry, y'all. I want her to be on the show. Don't you think she should be? If she's married, bring her on. We need some entertainment because the storylines are drying up. They're dry. And now she can say that her likeness is being used because it wasn't being used before. But now she'll be able to say it'll be some truth to her words. Okay. Manifest that thing, Arionne. Get on the show. Get on the show. Get your little $2,500 an episode. That way, Martel ain't got to pay you no child support because he done got you a job. I feel like once you get your footing, just like you say, once Tisha gets hers, you ain't gonna stick around but for so long because you ain't gonna have no more babies. And you might have one more. You're still young enough, you might pop out one more. He did it with Melody. But after that, you're gonna be on your way. Because reality TV is only for the strong. Okay? And when Melody and Martel came to the reality TV streets, even their marriage is already rocky. And I think the only reason why it withstood as long as it did is because of the show, because they did sell this storyline. But can't keep up what's not really there. Bring her on. I'm going to start a petition. I want Arionne on the show for entertainment purposes only. Arionne needs to be on the show. Tell her side. I don't give a damn what side at this point, Mel should be over it. And granted, she's not gonna get rid of her. If she's married to the man, now she's really she's really gonna be around the kids. I know it's in the divorce decree or the visitation or the custody decree that she can't be around. But if that's his wife, that changes things, right? I would think she's no more a what did they call it? A paramour. She's not that anymore. She'd be his wife. So bring her on the show. Boost those ratings. Let Dr. Heavenly give her commentary. Let Dr. Heavenly give her commentary, and should be quite interesting. What you say, y'all? What y'all say to that, y'all? Anyway, what do y'all think it is, though? I think it's this is that they got married. Maybe they got married for her birthday because her birthday had came and went. So maybe that's what she wanted for her birthday. And he said, "I'm gonna marry you." He ain't got nobody else. Who else want him? He ain't got no change, and she been with him since before the TV show. So he kind of knows that her love is genuine. So, okay. I didn't know it did that. Sorry, y'all. Anywho, tell me what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let a sister know you've been by. And everybody be blessed. Peace.